Hello everybody, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Vishwadeep and I welcome you all on Unacademy Computer Science channel for unlimited learning. As I always tell you that I will keep bringing for you some sessions, some kind of motivation sessions and such kind of interviews so that you can learn from others' experiences, and then after that you can learn and strategize your own personal preparation. So here we have today Mr. Arihant Jain, who is and who was actually last time our Unacademy Plus student, and he is going to talk to us, specifically talk to you regarding his preparation and what exactly you can get from him. We will try to get the informations, the strategy, the revision plans, whatever you can get from him, we will certainly know. But before that, let's all congratulate our student here, Arihant, for his GATE result plus his master's result. So if you don't know about that, he is one of the topper. I am not going to reveal anything for him. He will introduce himself. So his rank, his college, whatever is there, he is of course one of the GATE topper, plus he is going to be in IIT. Which one, how, okay, everything we will ask from him only. First of all, please Arihan, just introduce yourself and tell us about you, that what was your rank, where you are going, and something about your background.
Uh, First of all, I would like to greet sir, and he is one of the most important persons in my entire journey. And I would like to congratulate to him also because he has a great role in my result. And hello everyone, whosoever has joined yet and would see this video in future. Myself, Arihant Jain, and I have secured AIR 237 in GATE 2021, and my score was 789. And recently, I have joined MTech CSE at IIT Roorkee. Uh, yes, the counseling was going since 1 or 2 months, and now the final result has come. And yeah, I'm very glad.
Okay, so gate rank 200. First thing. Second thing, IIT admission. Of course, that is a dream come true, right? So we would like to ask you first thing, when you have seen your gate result, how far it was from your expectation? I mean, it was better than your expectation, or it was little lesser than your expectation?
Sir, I would like to say that I was looking, and in fact, everyone was looking at their result from the very next day. Because these days, after the exam, very soon you get the expected questions and their answer key, and there are rank predictors also. And in the 1 week's time only, we got the score, the answer script from the GATE institution, from the IIT Bombay. So yes, we uploaded that on the rank predictors, and yeah, various rank predictors started giving us our rank and score. So that was the time when we first saw our result, and we used to see it frequently, like every day, 10 times a day, 20 times a day, rank changing, shaking a little bit, and then finally, when the result was there, it was close to what was predicted because everyone has uploaded their answer script. So yes, it was accurate. It was absolutely accurate, and I was happy with my rank, as I knew that this would be the possible range I would get, and the margin of marks is very less between all the top 300 students. So yes, predicting rank was difficult, but yes, the entire range gave me satisfaction. Like somewhere between 1 to 300 would be fine for me.
Okay, so how was the reaction of the family members when you have told them that this is the rank you scored in this year gate?
Sir, they were quite happy. They applauded about it, and I can't tell you about the extent of their happiness. And this is the case with everyone.
Correct.
Like all my teachers were so happy, you were so happy, and parents were so happy. And I was like, I achieved a goal which quenched the thirst of many. Apart from me, yeah, of course, I
Of
was
course, of
there
course,
for
of
it.
course. Okay, so always it happens that when you get really good result or when you get one step closer to your dream, the biggest happiness comes from your family members and those people who are your well wishers, including, of course, teachers. Right? So, all those members who are listening here, I have asked this particular question to the student just because I just want you also to sit next to me here next year and to talk to me about the same feel. I want you to have that particular same feel first. Just see your eyes and see the parents' eyes, your family members' eyes, and see that how satisfied those eyes are when you get that kind of result. Okay, let's go and let's go for certain more type of questions which are more important for all of you, and we will have lots of informations from Arihant here. One next question for you, that when did you thought that you should go for gate preparation?
Sir, actually, it's a quite long story. I was studying in my college. I study in LNM IIT Jaipur campus, and so one of my professor told me that yeah, it's okay that usually people go for placements and they get into the IT industry, but they actually motivated me to prepare for GATE as it may add a mark to my profile. Joining a premier institution like IIT really gives you a push, even in the future also, and everybody recognizes you. Yeah, so that was the first time when I was motivated to prepare for GATE, and I was preparing for my GATE since my second year. But actual preparation, or you can say the hectic preparation, started in my final year. So in my second year and third year, I had completed all of my subjects one time. So yeah, that was a fortune for me. But when I, of course, joined Unacademy and Sir Vishwadeep sir and other teachers they were teaching, then I recognized that my level of preparation was not up to the mark. When suppose when I started studying Poa from Sir, then I actually realized that I have to learn a lot, and that was a turning point in my entire preparation, without which I could have not scored this much. So yes, the journey of preparation was long, but the final 8 9 months was a really hectic one.
Okay, so of course, long duration preparation required, and in that long duration preparation, every student gets demotivated, frustrated. Maybe sometimes they feel low that यार leave यार सब कुछ छोड़ देते हैं, we will leave everything and we will just relax. We don't want to go with that hard procedure. But how you motivated yourself in that entire preparation? How did you make yourself consistent in that particular entire big journey of preparation? Was there anything which was pushing you a lot? Any kind of thing? Just let us know and our learners know exactly.
Sir, there are many reasons for motivation. One of the basic reason is that we want something better in our life, and that is a vague one, I think. The second one was the kind of sessions you bring. Like this one today is a motivation for many. Last year also I was one of the viewers, and one of the topper was sitting there. So I would like that in the GATE 2022 exam, all of you would come to my side, and they'll be giving interviews. And one of the last interesting reason which I would like to quote, I was talking to someone regarding depression, and like he was sitting for his placements, and I asked him, how do you manage depression? Like one after other company are being rejected, and just tell me how you manage the depression, it would help me also. So he simply asked me, do you have time for depression? Do you even have time for depression? I answered him, no, I don't have that much time. I have to complete my courses, I have to revise, I have to manage my test series. So he laughed at me and stopped getting depressed and just be motivated for your task. So you don't have any time for depression, so just don't think about depression. You keep on working for the goal you are trying to achieve, and don't think about the result. That is the most important thing which gives you depression. You always think about what kind of rank I will get, if either I'll get admission or not. Just don't think about that. I stopped thinking about it till my GATE exam day. So yeah, that is the important thing which helped me.
That is really important point. As always, I also used to say to everybody that you will have to focus on the learning and focus on the procedure instead of result. भगवत गीता में भी लिखा है कि कर्म कर फल की इच्छा ना कर. So you will have to think about only the preparation, how I can make myself better, how I can make myself more and more impressive, how I can improve in this skill or that skill. Every single thing we will have to exactly think about, which can make our result better, but instead of just thinking about the result. That was really beautiful point, Arihant. And for all the learners who are learning or who are just listening this particular video, please mark this point in your day to day routine, that you are not going to think about this thing, that you are getting demotivated or depressed. Depression is a very sad, or I should say very big thing, which nobody is in, but they think that we are in depression. You are not in depression, you are just demotivated. There is a big difference between those two, and you don't get time for getting demotivated or depressed when you have enough to work on. Okay, one more question I would like to ask you here in this particular series of questions we are going to have. So the next question is, how did you manage your courses, like when you finished your courses, and after that when you started your full length revision, and when did you start your test series? Tell us about that so that students can learn from that perspective also.
Sir, I would like to break this in three parts. So first of all, you asked me how did I manage my courses. So genuinely thanks to Unacademy Plus, because they were managing my courses, I was not managing. Like from morning to night, they were arranging a series of courses. Like in morning 7 we have a practice session. Then at 9 I was attending your class. Then at 11 I was attending TOC. At 3 I was attending DSA. So all the courses were lined up, and there is a perfect plan at the portal, at the Unacademy portal. So I don't have to think about it. Like the the kind of pace they were serving, I was sure that I would be able to complete all the subjects in due time, and I was able to complete all my subjects by October end, or maybe November starting. And that's when I started my test series. So November 1st was the day when I started attempting my part test, then subject test, and then later on the full length test. And as far as revision is concerned, so the last 2-3 months are very crucial for your revision strategy. Like last 2-3 months, you have to revise each and everything. Like on November 1, when I was sitting and analyzing, I was feeling like I have forgotten everything, but that was not truth. You just have to start revising each and everything, then you will realize that okay, you are back on track. And along with the courses, like we used to give the weekly tests and the final subject quizzes, then also we used to revise. So suppose you are studying subject for one time or two times, you have to revise each and every subject for minimum 5 to 6 times till the end day. Revision is the key strategy for I think solving this gate issue.
Okay, so here we have very good points. So many students complain, sir, we are forgetting everything what we studied last. It's fine. Complete the courses in such a way that you can solve the questions. After that, at the end, last 3 months will be very crucial. As Arihant also told, that last 3 months will be very crucial to carry on your revision strategies. And once you are done with the courses and then revision, you will gain more confidence. Okay, one more problem students face here, Arihant: how to utilize PYQs. Previous year gate questions are the best model questions for gate exam. So how you utilized PYQs in your preparation?
Sir, actually, I came prepared for this point, and this was the most important last minute issue in my preparation. So, yes, one thing is that when we prepare subjects, then usually faculties give us PYQs and we solve it. And that's a thumb rule for every kind of course. Like when the subject is running, you usually solve the PYQ. But what I felt that this is one of the way on, or this is the primary way of solving PYQs. And after December, or you can say mid-December, I started solving complete gate papers. Like I started from gate 2020, Then I went to GATE 1994. So I solved each and every GATE paper in the restricted time domain. Suppose my time slot was 2 to 5. So I used to schedule my this kind of paper between 2 to 5. One day I took GATE 2020. I solved each and every question. Then I marked my performance. Then I used to write what are my shortcomings, and then I used to proceed in this way, in the descending order, you should say. So, what is important, because sometimes you usually go for practice questions or extra things, but that is not much helpful. In the last moment, in the last time, you should understand the gate, what is the mind of IIT, what they are thinking. So the best thing is you just take gate papers, previous year gate papers, and solve all at once. Like in when we are studying courses, we are doing this PYQ one at time. Like you are studying OS, then you will do the PYQ of OS only. You have no experience of giving the PYQs or solving the PYQs of all subject at once. So it is important to solve gate papers in a strategic manner. So this was my way, and I got this inspiration from one of my seniors, and I'm passing it on to you.
That is a really, really impressive strategy. Now, see, you see the difference between a normal person and a topper. The topper always comes with some kind of certain kind of a strategy which makes them different. And this is one of the way you can think of that if you will have to write the GATE exam, you will have to have a practice of GATE type of paper. That's why he has taken GATE paper as one of the model paper, and he has written the paper in that time duration, which was his perfect his time slot for GATE exam. Why? Just because you need to train your mind that mind can work best from 2 to 5 if the slot is 2 to 5. Otherwise, most of the students will not practice about it, and most of the students are sleeping in the afternoon. They will have the severe damage in their GATE exam if they don't particular thing, or they don't follow this particular thing. So this was really a great idea. You can follow that particular thing when you will go in the end session or in the end same session preparation, so that exactly you can be prepared to the highest level of preparation.
Sir, I would like to show something. I
Yeah.
brought actually one thing, so I
Yeah.
would like to share my screen. It
Sure.
would hardly take 10 seconds because this thing is relevant to your question only.
Sure. For sure.
So, can you enable me for sharing the screen? I think.
Yes, I guess you are now on the share screen, I guess.
Okay.
Can you?
I think this is visible.
Yes, this is visible.
Sir, so I was telling you that I used to solve entire GATE paper in 3 hour duration, and I started with GATE 2020. So actually, we all students are much confident about recent year PYQ. We all usually feel light about it. Okay, that I know this. We have recently solved it. So when I took this paper in a restricted 3 hour time, then you can see that I have marked myself. I've just got 43 out of 65. Like only 43 questions were correct, and rest were wrong. So many people will say that okay, it's fine, you have scored 43, but that's not the point. I've already seen these questions, I've already solved these questions, but still I'm not able to gain accuracy of 100%. And this may be an uh, reason of concern. But what I did, I analyzed each and every question, and on the very next page, I wrote what issues I was facing. Like I did it for every year, and let me scroll you. Then in 2019, out of 98 marks, I scored 17. Yeah, in the very next paper, I improved my performance. And I used to mark each and every question. Like suppose here I have marked it. The question was wrong due to silly mistake, or I'm weak in the subject, or maybe I need much more analysis on this question, or the question is difficult and out of my domain. So I used to mention each and everything. And what these short notes help you, these will actually tell you what you have to revise. You don't have to revise each and everything. You have to revise only those points which are really needful for your preparation. If you are revising a thing which you are already confident at or which you are already strong at, then there is no point or there is no improvement. You have to revise those things which are really needed. So yes, I noted them in this way, and this is the GATE 1998. I have skipped the papers in between. So as I told you that I went till 1994, and before 1998 the papers were subjective, so I did them as well, and they were highly conceptual paper. I recommend you all to do. And then yes, this is the next page I would like to show you. Sir was asking regarding revision strategy. So from December 1, I maintained a log, and for every day I pre-planned. Like I planned everything in the November only. Like you can see that I am planning a test. I am planning a revision of particular topic, and I am planning a lecture which I would have to revisit. So I think this is the strategy which will help you to keep your timeline maintained. Otherwise, what happens that we feel that we are lagging. So if you maintain such kind of timetable and you ensure that you do everything on according to this timetable, then you will achieve your target in due time. So yes, these were two things which I was feeling that I could share, and every student can do it in his or her own way.
So look at this. If you really want to be successful, first of all, you should have a really great plans. And second thing, you should have a really great execution of that great plan. Without a good and great plan, you cannot be successful, just because you will just go with one particular small step, then you will make mistakes, you will come back and you will make another plans. But if the plans are not good enough, then you will waste your lot of time. And all those people, who all those learners who are listening this particular session, just see, a person who is the topper is always having a great plan ahead of, just well ahead of the execution, so that you can manage your time to the perfection. As I know, Arihant was a GATE aspirant along with the college. He is not passed out. He was not passed out when he was writing the GATE exam. So one of the biggest questions students used to ask from the toppers, that how did you manage your college and your GATE preparation?
Uh, Sir, I think that I can answer it in a half way, but yes, I'll try my best because everyone was under the lockdown in the period of last year. So yes, the lectures were being conducted on Google Meet, and many lectures they were being recorded and they were being shared to us. So I used to watch those lectures in the time domain when I was not having Unacademy Plus classes. So I ensured that I saw each and every Unacademy lecture live so that I can solve my doubt on the time. And sometimes it usually happened that I was not able to attend my Unacademy class live. So what I used to do, I used to see the recording and then I used to ask my questions in the doubt session right away. I was not planning for asking it 1 month after or 2 months after. Despite of the fact I was not viewing the lectures live on Unacademy, I was feeling like I was viewing the lectures live. Because suppose if today I was not able to view a live lecture between 9 to 10 or 9 to 11, but I used to see it between 2 to 3 or 2 to 4. So this is something which you have to manage. So if you are able to get your college lectures recorded, then see them later on when you have exams near or when you feel that it is necessary, and maintain your focus on GATE. Try to be live in your classes, GATE classes, as much as possible.
Okay, so you are just giving an advice to all the learners that you should be live for all the classes.
Yes,
What do
sir.
you feel? I mean, why students should attend the live classes rather than just listening the recorded lectures? Is there any perspective you have from your own personal manner?
Sir, actually, learners are also teachers because suppose you teach a subject, then there are fixed topics and there is a fixed way of explaining them. But sometimes students they are asking excellent doubts. there were some students in my batch also. They used to ask really intelligent questions, and which really helped me to analyze. Okay, why I am not analyzing on this point? Why my brain is stuck? Why my brain is not thinking this? Suppose the gate will frame question on this, then what I will do? I will just answer, or I will just have a knowledge what is being served to me. Instead of that strategy, I should improve myself and I should think a bit more. So this was something which was available in live classes. In recordings, you usually don't look at comments. You select a pace at 1.5 or 2K, and then you look at it, but it's not fruitful in a long way. You have to be live, and you have to study whatever you are studying at a slow pace, along with everyone else, along with their doubts also. So yes, this is the most important thing which I feel, and moreover, I can ask my doubt or my query anytime when I want in the live class.
Okay, so this is really important point which I always tell you that interactive study always makes you learn in a better way, of course, and as the Arihant is also actually justifying that particular point. One more question I do have, that is a very common mistake students do, that they leave the mathematics and aptitude for the last, and then they don't give the focus, enough focus, required focus to those courses. How did you manage these two subjects, mathematics and aptitude?
So actually, I scored full on full in maths and FD, and
Wow.
because those were really scoring. And this time the gate set those particular two sections in a way, like if you are having the concepts, you can do them in 10 seconds or 20 seconds. So in gate, I know the value of 0.25 marks also. A guy with just half mark or 0.25 mark more than me is standing at a rank less than 150. So it's really very important, and you can't miss those sections which are really scoring, and which you are need to solve in a time of just 10 to 15 minutes in your entire 3 hour duration. So I would like to recommend that you should take your apti and maths courses along with your regular courses. They are really big. They are not so small. In maths, you have three topics like probability and statistics and linear algebra. These two topics are most important. The third one, calculus, is not that much important as far as CS gate exam is concerned. And apti questions are really easy if you know all the topics. There are 7, 8 fundamental topics. So you just watch them, you just do their PYQs. That is enough. But do that in due time. Don't put them for the last. They are really scoring. They can decide your future. Not your CS subjects will decide. Actually, your maths and FT will decide.
Yeah, so first of all, congratulations that you scored full on full in math and apti, means of course you have a really good reasoning and logical aptitude in you, that of course makes a justification that you are already a topper. Second thing, as the student the Arihan told me that yes, this is very important, you will have to focus on mathematics and aptitude more, just because these are scoring and can give you lot of marks. Yes, 15 plus 13 too much it is, and you can of course score more marks if you are preparing other courses also. Fine, so I guess almost all my questions what we thought are what I thought are over. Now I would like to ask one more thing from Arihant, is any last remark you want to give, any kind of suggestion or advice you want to give to all the learners who are going to write the gate exam this year?
Sir, first of all, the most important thing which I would like to advise is that every learner should ask that why are you preparing for GATE? Are you preparing only because others are preparing, or you have some fundamental reason for it? So if you get your answer that you are preparing the GATE exam, maybe for a better learning, or maybe for a better institution, or maybe for a positive reason, then the next thing which you should do is you should enjoy your learning. Instead of running, you should enjoy. Like we used to enjoy, me and other colleagues who were there in the batch, they used to enjoy every particular class. We never thought about anything beyond it. We used to enjoy each and every concept. Like we were not taught these topics in our college in that particular fashion as we were being told in the classes while in the gate preparation. So they were really boosting our level of knowledge. So if you are enjoying your learning, if you are enjoying your preparation, then only you can score the rank. Otherwise, if you are under some kind of pressure, or if you are just following a trend or a fashion, or you are just preparing for showing off, then it won't help because you won't enjoy your journey. So enjoying your journey is the most important thing while you are preparing for GATE or preparing for anything in your life. So yes, one should ask, why am I preparing for GATE?
So a very important point you guys are having from Arihant is you should enjoy your preparation, you should enjoy your learning, and second thing, which is actually the primary thing, you should have that particular reason that why you are preparing. If you are preparing just for the time pass, then it will be having a just time pass result only. But if you are really having a really strong reason behind that, of course you'll be having a really good result for this. Okay, that was it from our end. Very big thank to Arihan to bring such kind of strategies and a great knowledge for all the learners which you have shared today. Very great points you have actually put in front of us so that learners can follow, and maybe one of them or maybe all of them will be sitting next year along with me here in an interview so that we can motivate next generation of the learners. Yes, Arihant, I would like to conclude your experience here and then we will wrap up this particular session.
So my experience of my GATE journey or my GATE preparation journey was really nice. I came in the connection with beautiful and outstanding teachers like Vishwadeep sir, and I was looking at this title that Unacademy plus to IIT Roorkee talk with toppers, but actual topper is sitting in front of me. Vishwadeep sir, I think he is no less topper. He is always a topper, and he'll always will be. So I think you don't need any other guide apart from him. You can just blindly follow him, and he'll do best for you. So and just enjoy your learning. And I would like to congratulate everyone that at least you have taken decision to prepare. That is the most important thing. And then all the best for your preparation, and you will do amazing. You'll really excel. Don't worry about the ranks. You will get it.
Okay, so thank you so much, Arihant, for giving us your valuable time, and congratulations for whatever the achievements till now you have achieved. I would like to give you more best wishes so that I know you definitely be on the top of your career every single day, every single year. But still, the best wishes are with you that you will excel in your life in the masters and you will get really great work in your future so that you will be enjoying that particular thing too.
Thank you so much, sir. And it was my fortune that I was able to sit with you and deliver whatever I was capable of. And I think this is just because of you. In the preparation, also you were there, and now also you are there for us. So I think the students who have teachers like you, they are really very lucky, and they shouldn't think much. They should just prepare what you are teaching. I didn't refer to any books also. Like, I have ordered Carl Hamacher of Koa, but when I joined your course, I think that my notes were Carl Hamacher. I didn't require any Carl Hamacher. So you have to trust. That is the biggest thing. If you're not trusting, if you're just running here and there, then I think that won't help you. That was all from my side.
Thank
And
you so much,
thank
Arihant, for
thank
joining, and thank you so much, learners, for listening and learning. So, for all the learners, please keep learning happily, and keep enjoying your learning. Thank you so much once again, Arihant.